Hi there, this is the Darsh. In this particular video, we're going to see some problems on inverse proportion. Now, what is inverse and direct proportion? We actually read about them all. So we are not discussing about their definition, their formulas. So we are not actually. We are seeing some problems like this on the inverse proportion. In the next video, we are seeing direct proportion. But in present day, we are seeing this problems on inverse proportion. But first, we need to know some minor things about the inverse proportion. Now, what I'm actually talking about, the main thing, which is these two things. In the inverse proportion, when first value increase, the second value decrease, like this, as you can see here. And the inverse proportion, the product remain constant. And the direct proportion, we all know ratio constant. Now, what is this? You understand this by the time. Let's take a look at this problem. Mohan Rao took 10 days to finish a book, reading 40 pages every day. How many pages must he read in a day to finish it in 8 days? This is not 8. This is actually 8 days. See, some person named Mohan Rao who took 10 days to finish a book reading 40 pages every day means the person Mohan Rao read 40 pages every day, and by reading 40 pages every day he complete this book in 10 days. So he's asking about us that how many pages he need to read to finish this book in 8 days. See how many pages and how many days. How many pages he took? 40, right? How many days it took? 10. And in the actual problem, he is asking about the days. He is asking about the pages actually, but here, as you can see here, he given us the days. So let's consider the pages into x in the look like algebra. Let's take x here. X pages. Now, how can we solve them? It's pretty simple. In the inverse proportion, the product constant. If we do this into the multiplication, 40 into 10 is actually, I will tell you, 40 into 10 is actually equal to this value, 8 into x, or x into 8, you are able to say. 40 into 10 equals to 400 equals to, now what we do, take 8 here. Now what about this x? Take x here. Now do the division. 8 5 is 40. Now what about the 0? Let's do here. And the, do you see? 50 pages. Means, therefore, x equals to 50 pages. So, the person Mohan Rao need to read 50 pages a day to finish this book. 5 workers take 12 days to wait a feed. How many days will 6 workers take? How many will 15 take? In this question, he just asking about 2 questions in a particular one question. What is he asking about? He is asking about the field. There are 5 workers. There are how many workers and how many days? You need to write this. How many workers? 5. How many days? 12. How many new workers? 6. How many? 15. Let's take x for 6 workers. Let's take y for 15, right? You can use any letters, z, a, b, any letter for that. We all know, we read about them in the algebra. Equals to, now 5 into 12 equals to 6 into x. Now it's given here 2 problems. First is how many 6 workers takes and how many 15 workers take. So we need to find 6 workers how many days take, and 15 workers how many days take to weed this field, same field. See, for weeding this field, 5 workers takes 12 days. So the same step here, equals to 60, 6 downwards equals to what is the next step? To take the x here. In the all problems, x is given here, not given here, but we need to write because they are asking about something. So 6 1 6, 6 10 60, right? So here x there into 6 equals to 10.